So after the collection of that data, you often find that some data are missing, number one. And some data may be the duplicated data. That possibility also there. And some data are not following the scaling properties. So data pre-processing is very, very important. Otherwise, you will be in trouble for any sort of analysis. So today, Khushi is with us, Khushi Misra. Khushi Misra, please do introduce yourself and then you start teaching.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Khushi Mishra and I have recently completed my Master's in Psychology from University of Rajasthan. And I will be teaching today the pre-processing process of the data in the SPSS. So I will be sharing my screen now.
Yeah, you can share your screen.
Sir, is my screen visible to you?
Yeah.
And is this window visible to you?
Yeah.
So SPSS starts with this window where you should select what data you will be performing SPSS on. I will be performing SPSS on this data. So I will double click it and SPSS will open. This read action file will dialog box will open and you will go to OK and SPSS data format. On this data, we will perform SPSS on. So we will first see if there is a missing data, which could shift our data and skew our data to be precise. So we will first analyze, go to the analyze.
No, Khushi, they do not have any knowledge about SPSS. So you show the data view and the variable view so that they can understand. After that, you go to the other things. Okay. So you start the variable view.
So this is variable view, which the name of the variables are present, ID, PC, GHQ, and PSB. The ID is the name of the participants, not the name of the participants, the ID of the participants. And it is string type, which does not contain any numbers, or the numbers that it contains does not mean anything. The numeric is the numbers part which the data which we will perform the SPSS on and analyze the data. So width and decimals. Decimals are the numbers. Decimals are basically what after the point, how many decimals will appear. So we can increase it or can decrease it accordingly. So these variables are nominal, ordinal, and scale, and we can change it accordingly according to our preferences. So this is the variable view, sir.
There is another thing you have not mentioned. That is, if there is any categorical data, do you have any categorical data here?
No, sir, I have quantitative.
Okay, okay. Then you proceed. I will tell it later on.
Yes. So this is the variable view, and we will move on to the data view. All the data sets will be present in the data view. So, sir, can I proceed to checking whether it has any missing data or not?
Yeah.
So we will check by going to the analyze option and select missing value analysis. I will be analyzing the variable PC, GHQ, and PSB and select OK. So this is the output of the SPSS data. A different window will open. This is called the output. And the PC has N of 97 and other two has N of 100, which means PC has 3 missing data. Now we will move on to the SPSS window.
Is it clear now, Vishal এবং Shara? How to find out the missing data?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Khushi, continue.
Yes. To replace the missing values, we will go to transform and select the option replace missing values. Because PC has the missing values, so we will select only PC and name the new variable whatever your preference is. I will name it mean underscore substitute. And method is series mean. The missing data will be changed according to the mean of the total variable. So we'll select OK. And this is the cautionary dialog box. So we'll select OK. So this is the replace me missing values and output window. And the SPSS window has changed the missing values accordingly. In the variable view, I will delete the variables which are not in my use so that you can see properly what the values are inserted in it. So here we can see the 9th row TPJ11 has a missing value which is imputed by using the mean 3 and the value is 3.6. Similarly, if we go down the data and see that on the 53rd row, TPJ70 has a missing data, which is also filled by the SPSS. And TPJ87 also has a missing data, which is also filled now. So this was by using mean. We can also use regression. Sir, can we move on to regression part?
One sec. First, how you have calculated the mean? This mean is based upon the row mean or the column mean?
The column mean, sir. The mean of the PC variable.
Okay. So it is the column mean.
Yes, sir.
Now it is clear to all of you that this is the column mean. Can anybody tell me why we have used the mean? What is the advantage if we use the mean?
So would it be right to say that if we use the mean, it won't disturb the distribution, data distribution?
So that we can control the outliers. Huh? So that we can control the outliers. Instead of mean, you can use the median also, but mean is better. Okay, now you go for the regression.
Yes, sir. So for regression, we will go to the analyze part and select the regression. And linear regression we will be performing. So the linear regression, PC is our dependent variable and GHQ is independent. Similarly, PSB is also independent. Then we will be moving on to OK, and the regression, the output window will show the regression. So this is the table we will be looking at, and SPSS doesn't explicitly mentions the regression equation. So we have to look at this window, the coefficients A window, and see the constant and our B1 and B2 variable. So the equation of the regression equation equals to constant plus B1 of the first variable, that is X, plus the B2 of the second variable, that is Y. In our data, the constant is 5.092. The B1 is minus 0.260 and the B2 is minus 0.167. In the SPS, to apply this regression equation, we will go to the transform and select compute variable. In the target variable, we will write regression equation or whatever you like to mention in this new variable of yours. This will create the target variable, which we are writing this name on, will create a new column in this data set of yours. So we will write the regression equation, which is equals to the constant. Our constant was 5.092. So we will write 5.092 plus B1 of the first variable. Our B1 is minus 0.260. So we will write minus 0.260 star of the B1 variable. The B1 variable is GHQ, bracket close, plus B2, which is minus 0.167 minus 0.167 star of the B2 variable. So the B2 variable is PSP. Now this is the numeric equation which will be followed in substituting this missing data. If we go on OK and this is applied by the SPSS, then our non-missing data, the data which is already present, will also be changed by the SPSS. So this 4 can turn into 3.6 or 3.8, something like that. But we have our present data and we don't want to change it. So we will go to if function and select include if case satisfies the condition. We will select it and go to the function group and drag down a bit and select the missing values. The function and special variables, we will select in the missing by double clicking it, and this question mark is highlighted already. So we will select the PC variable because only this one has the missing data. So we will select missing bracket PC. This means that if the PC column has a missing data, it will be substituted according to the regression equation that we have mentioned here, numeric expression. So we will check that target variable regression equation will have this numeric expression which is the regression equation, and we will SPSS will compute the new data, the new value, if the column has a missing data. If it doesn't have the missing data, it will not compute anything to it. So we will go to OK. And our shows this: if missing PC, regression equation equals to the one that we have written. And we will move on to the SPSS window. We will see that TPJ11 has the missing data, which is computed by the regression equation which we have mentioned. The other data which doesn't have the missing value is not touched by the SPSS. So we can copy this to the PC column, the original column, and look at the mean again.
So students, whether you have understood that is this regression model.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me why the regression model is used here?
So for
Shara,
prediction,
Monalisha, can you tell? Yes, Shara.
for prediction purposes,
For the prediction purposes. So which model is better, regression model or the mean model?
so for prediction, regression model will be better. The mean doesn't help us with predicting the values. Regression or the linear model does that for us.
Correct. Now, can you tell me that is why the other values are not touched by SPSS? Only this particular value has been given importance. If it touches other value, then what will happen?
Sir, I might be wrong, but the equation will change. So the constant and the beta values for both would change as well.
Yeah, that is true. So what is the procedure to check? Can anybody tell what Khushi has done? Khushi computed new value, okay? And this new value is based upon what? Regression equation. Regression equation, what are the elements are there? Okay, Khushi, can you share again? Just you tell.
In the regression equation,
Yeah, the
what you have asked,
regression
sir?
equation so that they can understand. First you go to the analyze, then regression, then the linear, then you have to select the dependent variable, and after that independent variable, then enter. Then you will get the coefficient. First one is the constant. And next is
Yes,
the
sir.
big coefficient. So these three will be added. And these three, if we add, then we will get the value,
Regression equation.
value. And that regression value is this particular value is the regression value. And then we have to go to the compute variable. Yeah, then we have to select one new variable, select, and after that we have to compute the result. And next is the if logic is there. From where you get the if logic?
Sir, it is present on the bottom side of the left side of this window.
Okay. So if logic is there, in the logic, she has written missing bracket PC. So PC is the new value.
Sir, missing is the column. Sorry, PC is the column which has the missing data. So if missing data is present in the PC column, then only the regression equation is computed. Otherwise, it is not computed.
Okay. So whether this value will be the constant for all the missing values. So this whatever the values you got, 4.69, whether it will be constant if we get any particular value.
Yes, sir, it will be constant for the missing values.
That means if in case of the PC, if there is another missing value, then it will be 4.69.
4.15.
4.15. Is it true?
Yes, sir. No, sir, this might not be true.
No, no.
Sorry for my confusion.
It will be different because the other
Yes, sir,
values,
this is different.
other values are there, na? So we have to depend upon the other values.
Yes, sir, because the GHQ and PSB has other values in all the missing data. So the computed data also gets changed accordingly.
Okay. So I think now it is clear to all of you. Vishal, Shara, Mona Lisa, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I understood the procedure for the missing values, but what about the other values? If we have to compute the regression equation for the data points जहाँ पे missing values aren't there, the same procedure has to be followed without the if logic part, or is a different procedure to be followed?
No, you have to follow the same logic for the regression. Same logic. Regression model is relatively more powerful than the mean. So I think it is better to use the regression model. Now, what is your PC? Now you go to analyze and then descriptive statistics. Then you select the descriptives. Then you select the GHQ. And then okay, and then okay. So now you are getting the mean, correct? What is the mean?
Yes, sir. 2.738.
2.738. So whatever the value is more than 2.738, that is less than 2.378. We can categorize them. So, Khushi, you go to the transform. And then you write down different coding, recode different variables. Yeah. Now you write down what is your variable GHQ. You select the GHQ. Uh, so GHQ, you write down GHQ above or GHQ new. You can write down GHQ new. Then change. Now then there is one, yeah. You click it. Then you write down the above and below. There are two categories are there. There is one range is there. Range. So range, above the range, what is your mean? 2 point. What is your mean?
Sir, I need to cancel this window first to check this.
Okay, okay. 2.3, na? 2.3.
I guess 2.73 it was.
Okay, then you write down. If it is above, then it will be 2, otherwise it will be 1. The two categories will be there.
So I should write 2.73 here.
No, below that. There is another thing. Range lowest.
Okay.
2.73. Yeah,
Yes.
then it will be 1. Then value will be 1. Then add.
Yes.
So less than 2.73 means 1. And greater than 2.73, yeah, then it will be 2. Then add. Then you click continue. Is it clear to all of you? How we can code. So this is the metric data. Metric data has been coded into the categorical variable. 1 and 2. Two categories are there. Okay. Now you click continue. Then you go to yes. Now you will get that is GHQ new. So two categories are there. So initially GHQ is the metric data. Now the metric data is converted into the categorical data. Vishal, this is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you go to the analyze. Then you click the t-test. What is the mean difference? Compare means. Then you go to the t-test, independent t-test. Click it. Then you select only this GHQ. GHQ as your dependent variable. And your categorical variable is the new variable, GHQ new.
So I should put GHQ new into the test variable
Yeah,
and
yeah.
GHQ to the
No,
grouping
no,
variable.
no. GHQ test variable includes the GHQ
Okay.
because this is your dependent variable, and the grouping variable is GHQ new.
Okay.
Then it is written range. So you can write down 1 and 2. 1 is the lowest and 2 is the maximum. And group 1 is 1 and group 2 is 2. Then continue. Then okay. Now you will find the significant difference. Is there significant difference? Got it? Khushi, is there any significant difference? It is 0.00, no?
Yes, sir. It is 0.000.
That means whatever the classification we have done, that is significant. So
Yes, sir.
that means that is valid. Okay, so you have to check the validity of your classification also. So this is called the data transformation. Data transformation is very, very important for the data pre-processing stage. Okay. If you do not transform the data, if there is any missing data, then your data will be seriously affected. Another thing, for the data transformation, you have to think whether your all the data are metric data or the category data. If there is any categorical data and other data are metric, then it is better to transform the metric data into categorical data. And after that, you can check the validity by using this t-test. Okay. Now, do you have any question? Is it clear, Vishal, Shara, Monalisha?
Yes, sir, it is.
Any question?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Shara, it is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Monalisha, I think it is clear to you also. I think she has some network problem. Okay. So thank you very much, Khushi, for assisting me. And thank you, Shara and Vishal Farah. Thank you all. So now I want to close the session. Again,
Thank
I
you,
am
sir.
thankful to Khushi. Khushi is teaching very well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity and trusting me.
Thank you, Khushi. Thank you, sir.